Hello and welcome to Course Expectations for Business 234 Training and Development. My name is Nicole Peters and welcome to the class. So if you're watching this video, you have successfully logged into Blackboard and found step number 1 under Getting Started. So congratulations. So this is a mandatory video. I'm going to ask that you watch it in its entirety and that there is a brief 10-question true-false quiz that follows this video. In the Getting Started section, I've created a step-by-step checklist in order for you to be successful. My expectation is that you will go through each step in its entirety and read everything that there is to read that's in this course for you. It shouldn't take long, perhaps maybe 15-20 minutes to go through everything, and it's vital to your success that you read through everything that's there. After you finish this video and take the quick quiz that is associated with this video, you are also required to then take another quiz, which is in step 3, the course entry quiz. Let's talk a little bit about this course entry quiz. All right, so failure to take this course entry quiz, the CEQ, prior to the due date listed will result in you being withdrawn from the course with no refund. All right, so this is not my policy, it's the college policy. Therefore, if you miss that due date, there's really not a lot I can do for you. So not only will you be kicked out of the class, but you'll lose out on your money. So please take that CEQ as soon as you can. All right, the CEQ is a 10-question quiz. It doesn't count towards your grade. Just go in there and take it. Also, no lessons will be available until you have taken that quiz. So the course will be locked down until you take that quiz. All right, let's go ahead and move forward quickly to steps 4 through 7, and then we will move forward with course expectations. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop over to Blackboard. So when you come in, obviously you found the Getting Started section. After you've finished 1, 2, and 3, you will move forward with step 4. Again, please read everything that's in here. There is a lot of good information for you. I promise you it'll be worth the read. Step 5 discusses course resources. This is where you'll find the syllabus, the course schedule. You can either click here, or course resources are also found over here to the left in the Blackboard menu. Now, course resources, I expect you to spend at least 10 or 15 minutes going through this area. It has the syllabus. You are expected to read the syllabus in its entirety. It has everything that you will need to know about this course, the required materials, and the course schedule. The course schedule is your to-do list. It has everything listed, the date, the assignment, the points, everything you need to know. Also, if you scroll down, it also gives you the grading requirements and guidelines. Step 6 is a discussion board icebreaker that is due on the 23rd. And step 7, student support services. So this has help desk information. If you are having technical difficulties, these are the people you want to contact. Academic support services. Any other additional college support services you can find here. I highly recommend you go through this area. The college offers a lot of different services, and I can tell you only a fraction of the students take advantage of these services. These services come with your tuition. You're paying not only the tuition to take the class, but you're also paying other fees and other services fees for these services, and they're provided for you. Please take advantage of what the college has to offer. There's a whole website dedicated to student services, and so I suggest you go through that and take advantage of the things that are there, the resources and tools. Once you go through everything in its entirety, you will now be ready for lessons. So your lessons can be found over here to the left, and it's broken down by week. Now again, until you take that CEQ, your lessons will not be available. Let's talk a little bit about course expectations, and then we will wrap up. Late work. First of all, this is a college level business course. That means this course emulates the real world, and in the real world, you can't be late with your projects and you can't be late for work. So no late work is accepted. There's no exceptions, whether it's a good reason or a bad reason. The entire course is open for you, and so you're responsible for managing your time. If that means you need to work ahead, by all means, please go ahead and do so. But it's really up to you to be responsible and accountable for managing your time, not only throughout the week, but throughout the entire course. I do drop, however, the lowest assignment and quiz. No questions asked. Don't feel as though you have to contact me and let me know that you're not going to be doing your assignment and quiz that week. I do this because it eliminates the burden of proof. That way you don't feel it necessary to email me and send me your doctor's notes or your excuses. Not that I don't care, but we're not in high school, we're not grade school. I don't need to see your doctor's notes. If you have a bad week, please keep in mind that I dropped the lowest assignment and the lowest quiz. Now, because the entire course is available on day one, it's really up to you to manage your time over the next 16 weeks. And so I encourage you to work ahead. If you know that there's going to be a tough week, let's say you're going to be going away Thanksgiving weekend, well, work ahead. Nothing's stopping you from starting to work ahead now. Everything is open. I will tell you that waiting until the day the assignment is due is a terrible idea to start on your homework. But I tell you, 90% of my students do that. When I go in Monday morning and I grade your work, I actually can see when things are submitted and the time. And I would say that 90% of my students wait until Sunday evening to turn in their assignments. And I can't tell you what a terrible idea that is. Those who are proactive, not only in school, but in life, I assure you, are far more successful than those who procrastinate. And I used to be a habitual procrastinator. Trust me, I was that student that I push things off, and if I don't want to do something, I don't do it. What I have found through my years of experience, and hopefully I can rub off on some of you, is that things that you put off, you're going to have to do anyway. So you might as well get it over with and get it over with early, so that way you can enjoy other things. And that's how I actually coordinate all of my schedules. Everything I do, I do the least one I like the least, I do that first. I get it out of the way, no matter what it is. Whether it's work around the house or work at school, whatever it is, I always do the things that I don't want to do. I do those things first, if that makes sense. I do realize that life gets lifey, and it does throw curveballs at us almost daily for most of us, right? However, I will say this: the sooner you take accountability for your priorities, the more successful you will be. But because life does throw curveballs, I do drop the lowest assignment and the lowest quiz. That's basically a week's worth of work. I will drop that for you at the end of the semester. A lot of students use this as a free pass, and that's okay. You can certainly save up your free pass and use it at the end of the semester. I strongly encourage you to do that. However, a lot of my students, well, gosh, that first couple weeks, they decide to use their free pass too early, and what happens is later in the semester, they find themselves in a little bit of a pickle and can't use that free pass later. So please go ahead and try to save up that free pass toward the end. Let's talk about attendance and then we'll wrap up. All right, so the college has a attendance policy. It's college-wide. You must be present 90% of the time in order to stay enrolled in this course. Not my rules, it's the college's. All right, so let's talk about how attendance is taken in an online course. Attendance is taken by submitting assignments. Since there's no actual course or class time that I can check to see if you're here or not, how we take attendance is by you submitting some sort of assignment. And you will always have some sort of assignment due in an online course every single week. Whether it's my class or someone else's class, this is how we take attendance in an online class. All right, you are allowed 3 absences in a 16-week course. So once you get past that 3rd absence and into your 4th, you will be dropped automatically. And also missing 2 weeks in a row, Should you miss back-to-back weeks, that also will violate the attendance policy, and you will be dropped or withdrawn from the course automatically as well. Let's talk about work expectations. This is a college level business course. So what do you think of when you think of college level business classes? Hopefully you think of professional, well-written, error-free work, and that's my expectation from you. If writing is something that you struggle with, I'm going to go ahead and suggest that you use Grammarly.com. I personally use it. Also, we have the Individual Learning Center is a great place for those who struggle with writing. They have writing workshops, and they help tremendously. All right, many of the assignments are short answer and essay type questions that you need to answer. I will tell you that if you turn in an assignment with 1 or 2 sentences on it, that's just not going to cut it. I really need you to show critical thinking and demonstrated understanding of subject matter knowledge. And I don't want to say the more you write, the better. If you turn in 5 pages of garbage, it's 5 pages of garbage. However, you need to really think that each assignment is probably at least 1 to 2 pages in length. Now, fortunately for you, our written assignments, there aren't too many of those, but when I do have those assignments, certainly think that it's a short college type paper. I do require a format of either Word or PDF type file. You must upload a document. So please do not use the text submission box or the comment box. When you go to submit your assignment, you must click on Upload Document. Again, this is college. I expect documents with your name and date and course, and it must be uploaded. You know, this isn't the internet. You're not blogging and you're not writing Facebook or Twitter or Instagram comments. I always think of that when I see the comment box for submitting your assignment. Again, college level work requires either a Word or PDF type file. Now, some of you will use either Google Docs or Pages. I strongly suggest you learn how to save those as a PDF, because those are not RTF type files. So either Word or PDF. If you don't know how to save those as a PDF, it's actually quite simple. You can search it up on the internet. If I can figure it out, you certainly can figure it out. All right, let's go ahead and wrap up. Now, all of this information I quickly went through is found in the syllabus. My expectation of each and every one of you is that you're going to read that syllabus in its entirety. It's only a couple pages in length, and it has some great information in there. Most of my students don't read it, and it's a little frustrating because I spend all this time putting it together, but no one reads it. So please read the syllabus. I want you to take your time and look over all the course resources that I've uploaded for you. I've created those especially for you and this class. Take the time to read it. There's a lot of good information in there. Also, if you email me, please include not only your full name, but the course number and section number. I'm teaching 6 courses, 7 courses, I don't know, 6 or 7 courses this semester, and it's a little difficult to keep track of everyone. So please let me know what course you are in and the section number so I can help you. All right, it's going to be a great semester. I promise if you're proactive and read instructions and read directions, you will do very well in this class. All right, take care. Thanks so much.